Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and click ready. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, fuck. How could you? What the fuck?
Oh, no, dude. Now we're going to... Oh, everybody. Wait, it's going to explode. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, no.
Ah! All right. We like to have fun around here. What's up, everybody? It's your boy back at it again with a new update to the Symphony of the Night randomizer stuff that we've been messing around with. Mott created this preset, the collector preset. We're trying it out without the nimble settings, so we're going to have to actually collect upgraded movement and like move around the castle in that way. But I believe our goal is to... Oh, I'm dumb. Whatever, dude. I don't need any of these things. My prologue's going to be bad, but it's fine. We don't... I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I forgot to ask if we need to do 25 or not. Quick question. Are we doing 25?
It wasn't ruled on it, so I didn't put the end symbol at the end.
I didn't either, and Army's not in the call, so maybe we just do the 20.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, we don't have nimble movement, so it probably won't even be that bad.
Yeah, it's probably better. Ooh, if you take it off your bitch.
Okay. Alrighty, yeah, so we have to collect 20 items and progression items, 20 relics and progression items throughout the... Oh my god, duplicator. Also, yeah, I am taking it off. Dude, we've been getting a lot of duplicator start seeds recently. That's wild. So yeah, we have a randomized starting location, which is cool. How do I feel about this? I think we want to actually go this way to get the warp, because getting this warp now is pretty good. Although going to outer wall is also pretty good. I don't know. This random start is interesting. For sure. Especially because we're going to die. Especially because I don't need to be duplicating right now. Especially when I'm stoned! Ah! Okay, well, we're losing a ton of time because I'm unable to catch the cog because I got stoned. RNG hates me. Okay, and we're back. Hopefully we get a good throwing item as well here in the clock tower. I'm gonna just check this and reset the room. That could be Fenor, I think. No, it's Silver Crown. Never mind. Silver Crown's still decent. It's a high intelligence boost, which will be nice. I missed the fucking swings, bro. Yeah, it's slightly better. Okay. But yeah, there's a really epic, awesome, secret update to this randomizer that you guys don't want to miss. Make sure to watch to the end, because shit gets crazy. If you fast forward, God will know your sins, and you will be punished accordingly. You have to watch the entire video to increase watch time retention metrics. And then also, like, comment, subscribe, please. Please. Yeah, 2 good throwing items. I'll take it. Okay, so the plan is we're going to check this relic, and then we're going to grab the warp, and then we're going to hope for the best. Oh. We're also going to die, it seems. We get the bone. Let's go. Okay. Well, then in that case, let's just get out of here. I'm starting to think that maybe going to outer wall might have been better. We'll see. Oops. Wow. Dude, jump. I'm pressing the jump button, please. I'm like jumping as I walk off the fucking ledge like a dumbass. Haha, this guy says he's the world record holder. What if he's actually bad? Yes, I know. I'm bad at the game. We might need this money. Okay. Well, hopefully the shop has some good stuff for us. That'd be ideal. We also could maybe find like a random mana prism somewhere. That'd be nice. Oh, well. So the downside of doing this route as opposed to dropping down and going to outer wall is if we don't find something good here, kind of like a relatively large time loss. And I'm starting to think more that I'm doing this route that I should have done Outer Wall. Yeah. I think prioritizing Outer Wall is better because you know you're going to get the means to go to Castle Keep eventually. So getting the warp early isn't like that big of a deal because there's a lot of routes that bring you there anyways in a convenient manner. Whereas now I have to go to Spirit Orb, passing by all of these checks that I can't do, and then I have to go to Outer Wall manually as well, passing by more checks that I can't do, unless I find Soul of Bat at Spirit Orb, specifically. So, it's maybe not ideal. Whereas I could have just sped up the route if I went Outer Wall. So I think, in general, when you don't have access to movement, going Outer Wall is better, because it brings you to the movement that you need faster. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Yeah, we're trying to do, at least for me, I want to try doing more runs that don't have, like, movement given to you at the start. Because I feel like I'm kind of getting burnt out on those style of randomizers where you just kind of don't progress your character as much. I do, as much as it is, like, more random to be reliant on finding random relics to progress your character, it is still more fun. So, and also, like, this isn't, like, anything serious. It's just a for fun race right now. And we're still figuring out what we like and the things that we want to change for future, you know, community events, tournaments, etc., etc. More money. Okay. Not bad. We're just going to have to hope the shop that helps us out. That'd be ideal. Rat Race tournament when? Rat Race just doesn't do anything that interesting, unfortunately. It's like a funny April Fool's joke when we did it as an April Fool's. And I know you're joking, but some people might not think it is a joke. So that's Keep of Zoe, which is nice. So we can maybe get some more cash on the way. It is clear that in the randomizer play, you not only need speed, but strategic thought, and it's fascinating. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I mean, being able to strategize is a huge part of what makes the randomizer fun. I do think that the strategy needs to actually be something that you can reward players for being good at, which is why when things are too random, it gets a little too frustrating. Because it's like you can have a plan all you want, and you could have even the correct plan from like a statistical perspective. But if you get like punished for doing the right things too many times, then ultimately it just feels bad. And I do think that, you know, finding that balance is ultimately what, like, game design, like, these are like general game design principles that, like, you know, AAA companies have to deal with. Meanwhile, we're just like a renegade band of gamers who just want to have fun playing our favorite game for 10 million years into the future. Is bingo really back? Durdrak created a new bingo setup, so I wanted to test it out. We'll hopefully get to that today. We've got a lot of stuff on the docket. We've got these new collector changes with a massive change that's going to happen. Stay tuned to the very end so you don't miss it. I know I'm hyping it up, but it is kind of a big deal. I don't know. We've talked ad nauseum about this crap. At the end of the day, I do want to just, like, play the game and have fun, too. And not think too hard about things sometimes. So some turn your brain off rando fun as well is also just a good thing. We were talking about how sweaty the randomizer has become in recent weeks. And I think a big part of that is just down to the incentive is to be as sweaty as possible because there's, you know, hundreds of dollars on the line for winning. Thousands of dollars even. I don't know the exact prize split or whatever. So it's like, yeah, when there's that much money on the line, people will not give a shit about fun and just be like, well, I'm going to go for the money. Oh, I went for the floor clip. On today's iteration of Take the Money, the new game show where you're being asked whether you want to take the money or not. I'm going to go with take the money. He said, take the money. Show me the money. The live studio audience is going, oh, clapping like crazy. You win. Take the money. So yeah, you give people the opportunity to take the money, they're going to take the money. Ooh, Powerful. I really want to see Recycler get implemented into this style of randomizer where you need to collect a certain number of things. I think it'll be good. Power of Sire is great. That'll help us do more item checks more efficiently as well. We don't have to like stop to do item checks. We can also just kill everything on the screen all the time. So that'll be fun. I'm over here being like, let me go for the shop glitch. Meanwhile, I have no means of performing it. And also, it's against the rules. There's our Mana Prism. I'm probably just going to take it and call it a day. Because I don't think we need anything else. I'm just going to double check and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Moonstone might just be fine for additional stats. I'll get a Flame Star for the vibes. Do I have a thing to heal as well? There we go. Yeah, let's go for... We don't need the Mana Prism quite yet, so that's fine. Sorry, Rune Sword. But I've got Duplicator. Whee! Oh, bonk. Yeah, let's just break all the candles as well. We might find like a stopwatch in one of these. This is fun, right, guys? Can you guys hear me over all this noise? Hello? Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Sound effects ASMR to fall asleep to. So now we want to go back to Alchemy Lab. Yeah, so Outer Wall was definitely the right pick, because now I have to go to Alchemy Lab to progress. Yeah, so we're backtracking through Alchemy Lab. Symphony of the Night is the most overrated game I've ever played. That's nice, sweetie. I'm going to go ahead and send out a search party for the whoever asked. They seem to be missing from this conversation, so... Maybe put them on the back of some milk cartons? Something like that. Bingo where you perform glitches? I actually don't know what the optimal rule set for bingo is going to be. Nah, this troll just wants attention. You could just ban them and move on or just ignore them. I don't care either way. I made my joke out of it and I'm done with it. There's no fun to be had anymore. I do want to be careful to not throw away my stopwatch for no reason, but it's fine. If I do, it's not the end of the world. Because we do only need 20 for these rules, so the odds that I need to go all the way to Doppelganger 40 is unlikely. But yeah, I still need to fully develop what the bingo rules are going to be. This ultimately is like a prototype, like an early test idea of the concept, using the new website that hosts bingo stuff, so... Also, oh, if I get Holy Glasses here, that means progression has to be at, you know, for my own, I'm just going to turn off Cube of Zoe, just to make my life easier. Because now that I think about it, the stopwatch could still be useful, depending on, like, which relics we find, going into the second castle. Vanilla game with glitches allowed is kind of the most interesting. I was thinking of doing vanilla game, but maybe adding some of the randomizer stuff on top of it, like random start location, castle 1 could be interesting, as well as maybe the second castle randomization stuff that is being worked on. I don't think randomized stats is worth considering personally for bingo. But I think the other thing I was thinking about was guaranteed drops being interesting, because that could also change up the... Yeah, I know what you're saying, the enemy stats. I don't think that's a very interesting thing to do, personally. Randomized enemy stats, unfortunately, doesn't do anything except make the player less confident in combat, which doesn't make the combat more interesting, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. I mean, this is just my opinion. But yeah, I think maybe guaranteed drops could also create for some interesting bingo routing. Granted, you would have to design the squares with that in mind, because it would change the balance on some things. But, like, for example, if you want to be like, oh, I need a weapon for second castle because I'm going to go early second castle. I think it could be cool to be like, oh, I know this enemy over here drops, you know, Mornblade, so I'm going to go farm them for a Mornblade real quick. Or like, oh, I need to go fight Doppelganger. Let me farm a Medusa head real quick to get a stone shield or something like that. So I think adding guaranteed drops could be a fun way to keep things interesting without it getting too random, because it will come down to, yes, theoretically, like if you're looking for the rare drop and you keep getting common drops, that's unfortunate. But it's like, we can't really do anything about that from a logistical standpoint, necessarily. Rather than enemy drop is guaranteed, what if the drop is location-based? I don't know what you mean by location-based. What if it's location cringe? Welcome back, Aldrich. Alrighty. I can try and full clear second castle. We haven't found any blank checks yet. So is it faster to... I don't have a transformation, so I can't do all rocks. So doing sword card doesn't really feel great. There's 2 more checks, so at best I'll have 13 going into the second castle. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, Shadow. Because that's not... Like, it's not that it's a bad idea for a setting in general to create a randomized enemy that happens to be, you know... Like, oh, this enemy always drops items, but the specific enemy is random each time. It's not like a bad idea to exist in a vacuum, but it's not what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Like, the reason I suggested guaranteed item drops from enemies is because it increases the pool of strategy that you can go for in a bingo run. Like, if one of the bingo squares says, you know, collect 5 armor pieces, and you're like, oh, this enemy right here drops an armor piece. Let me farm this real quick, and this will be on the way to the next armor piece that I know spawns at this location. And then also on the other, I could also farm a weapon that'll help me in the second castle. That sort of thing. Okay, so yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm in the caverns now? That's crazy. The reverse mines? Yeah, so the warp in the second castle, when you get sent to the second castle, is random now. Holy! He was saying, don't skip to the end. You're not going to want to miss it. And he was right. This changes everything. So yeah, right now, I think Mott has only implemented a handful of locations. If I want to go back to the first castle, I do have to use that pedestal, by the way. But yeah, now, much like how the random start works for the first castle, once you enter the second castle, it's like you get another random start, which I think is cool. And this spawn location, I think I am incentivized to go do freaking Galamoth right now. Even though it's kind of slow. But it's like, I'm already here. Yeah, there's at least 10 right now that are slated to be implemented, potentially more. This sounds better than Vanilla Start Second Castle to me. I mean, they have their pros and cons. I think random Second Castle can be interesting if you're, like, wanting to create a sort of challenge run type environment, but right side gamblers in shambles, exactly. Spike breaker. Oh, thank God. I mean, to be fair, I could actually use a little bit of defense. 2 defense? We're so back. Dude, I was scared there for a second that I was going to explode. Let me get the Sire back on. There we go. My dad owns this place. No! Let me show you a picture of him. There's the Fenanor. Welcome back, WeCut. My dad can beat up your dad. I mean, if your dad happens to be Vlad the Impaler, I think that might be true. Just kidding, my dad's the best and will beat up all dads. Also, that warp does nothing for me because I'm full clearing from this spot. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I am proud. Wolf? We have wolf movement. Okay, that's better than nothing, unironically. So, now it's time we go Mana Prism mode. Doggo! Attack! Damage boost for the fans. Sometimes you catch the ugly. It happens, bro. It's very normal. It's very natural. I don't have enough hearts for stopwatch, for doppelganger. It's fine. We'll find a big heart to farm on the way or something. Like that one. And that one. Okay, we're back. Okay, and just like that, we can kill doppelganger just fine now. So here's an interesting question. We need to... I'm gonna grab this because my HP unironically might be important to keep up. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Trying to set up from here. Because it's just the most convenient spot to start a wolf charge. So we need 4 more items. If I go outer wall. That's 1. I didn't do this. I should do this before I forget. Blah, I've been tongued. Okay, so we need 3 more. I can go bees from here into trio into Aquadon. Into endgame, or maybe I go Aquadon, trio bees. I'm not sure which one's more efficient, actually. I probably want to end at Aquadon because if Aquadon doesn't have, or if one of them is missing, I can then go to Medusa after. I wonder if getting the warp is worth it. I think ideally you don't get the warp because it's just a waste of time. Or maybe we go bees, Aquadon, then trio. That could work, maybe. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck you. He's over here jackoing his bones. He's jacking my bones now! Fuck. Whoa! Dude, swag wolf movement, though? Just kidding, I fucked it all up. I guess if I am here now, we have to do trio anyways. I guess the alternative is... Maybe we skip... Oh, actually, that is the correct play. I'm going to skip bees. Now that I think about it. Yes, this is the correct play. I'm going to skip bees and instead go all the way to... I'm going to turn around, grab the warp, do Aquadon, then do Medusa, and then warp back. I think is the plan. Because if I'm missing a check anywhere in there, I can then just go to Darkwing Bat and then warp after Darkwing Bat. So I think that's the plan. Also, I want to get high with this potion, please. Nice. But I only have 2 Vlads. Streamer, how are you supposed to beat the game? Yo, what up, Horde? How's it going? Okay. We grab this warp. There's a Thunderbrand up there. Yeah, whatever. Nice job, me. All right, Akmo doesn't. Oh yeah, you can't wolf charge under that because you're touching the ceiling. Good game. Fuck me. We're doing a 20. Because we didn't start with any movement upgrades, we're doing 20. Because you could either have the 20 or 25, so we're doing 20. Although maybe it would be better with 25 even without the movement upgrades. I don't know. This is still relatively fast.
Why can't you make a randomizer that puts Optimus Prime in the game and gives him a giant set of knockers?
You know, the thing about that is many philosophers and scientists have been arguing these points for many, many years, Diverse. And with your Prime, you can help us answer the true meaning to life, which is Toptimus Prime. Thank you for the Prime. Speaking of. I wonder if it's faster to turn around, actually. I think the warp is faster. I could be wrong. Oh, Kiss finish. GG's. He must have went outer wall first, I guess. Would be my guess. Or maybe he found Bat or something. I don't know. Nice. I mean, I lost a ton of time at the beginning because I went through entrance. Like, I probably lost like 5 minutes. So if you go outer wall, because, like, if he didn't go outer wall at the start, then I'd be very surprised. But as I was doing the run, I said outer wall first would have been faster, for sure. Who knows? Maybe he's playing the wrong seed. That could be funny. But it's all good. Yeah, like I said, doing outer wall in hindsight I think is always the correct answer because it's guaranteed to be either progression or leads directly to progression with the warp to castle entrance. So that was just a mistake on my part to prioritize the Castle Keep location when you're going to go back to Castle Keep at some point anyways. He must have found something. He just found the better route. Like I said it when I was doing the... As soon as I went the other direction, I was like, oh, actually outer wall is probably better. But I had already committed to the route that I took. So I just wasn't prepared to execute the route that was required. I'm willing to admit when I do something wrong. And in this case, I did something wrong. It's not, oh, he must have got lucky or blah, blah, blah. It's like, in hindsight, I should have known that the outer wall play is just the better play. So. And it makes sense, because, like, I had to backtrack through Alchemy Lab the entire way with, like, bad movement, and then go all the way to, like, I don't know. It just... And then I had to also go all the way from Spirit Orb to... Outer Wall, and it's like all that movement was also wasted. So it probably lost me like 5 minutes, like straight up. Yeah. Yo, GG's. I'm on Shaft right now, or just killed Shaft.
GG's. If I went to Keep at the start.
Me too.
I went to Outer Wall, I would have finished 5 minutes faster.
That's exactly what I was telling my chat, yeah. Because they were like, oh, Guess Army must have found something crazy. And I'm like, no, in reality, he just took the better route because you should always go Outer Wall there.
Yeah, I normally hold right whenever I'm or whenever I'm going through that seating room. And this time I managed to let go. And if I didn't do that, I would.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Felt like I normally would have. I would have went to wall and I would have been fine.
What route did you take in the second castle? That's time for me.
Go back whence you came.
I only needed 2 bloods.
Oh, really? So you... Wait, how?
So I got center, or so I got gravity, or I got leapstone.
So defeated.
Hold on, your mic's doing that weird shit. You said you got leapstone?
Yeah, I got whenever I got leapstone from Coliseum, I turned around and checked gravity boots, and then went to the teleporter, checked fire of bat.
Oh, I never did gravity boots.
Since I already had the Keep teleporter, I went into caverns to fight Succubus, Scylla, and do demon cards.
Oh, that was Jewel of Open? At
Yeah.
Gravity Boots? Okay, that's what lost me the time. I never checked Gravity Boots.
Well, it wasn't. Jewel wasn't at Gravity Boots. Was that Firebat?
No, I did Fire Bet. It has to be Gravity Boots. That's the only thing I didn't do.
Jewel was.
It has to be
Might
Gravity
have been
Boots.
in Alchemy Lab.
No, it has to be Gravity Boots because I did everything else. And I do not have Jewel of Open in my inventory.
I don't remember where Jewel of Open was.
I'm telling you where it was.
Oh,
It was
no,
at Gravity
entrance.
Boots. Was that entrance?
Entrance.
You did entrance? Oh, never mind. I didn't do that either.
Yeah.
Oh. Why would you do
Yeah, I went to entrance because I was like, nobody's gonna do this check. If it's bad, that's great.
Okay.
It was bad or wolf. And I was just like,
Okay, that's sure, whatever. Sure, man, whatever.
It could be anywhere. It's casual logic.
I know. That's why you don't go out of your way. It's casual logic.
Well, I'm also going out of my way because you only need 20 relics, and chances are, whenever you get into second castle, you will, with the reverse teleporter, you will be in direct line for 2 checks at least.
Yeah, I mean,
Going
I
into
needed.
second castle, only needing 2 checks is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, when I entered second castle, I needed 4, I think. So I turned around and did Galamoth, which, I mean, it would have been nice to skip Galamoth for sure.
Yeah, I didn't have to do Galamoth. I fought Death and then 40.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is pretty ideal, all things considered, in hindsight. But yeah, if I had found the Jewel of Open, I probably would have stayed in first castle a little bit longer, for sure. But like the route that I took,
The only thing is like, it's a slippery slope because when you find yourself teleporting back to the center to fight all rocks and everything, that's just too much.
Yeah. But GG's nonetheless. This is
Either way, I was just happy with my decision to just like, you know what, I'm gonna go down because I hadn't found a single empty check, so I could have got punished.
This still ends up being quite fast, all things considered. Do you want to try a not a nimble one, but require the 25 checks instead?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm down to try it. Let's run it. But first, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. We're trying new things out. If you want to see all the new randomizer stuff, join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.